It's Friday afternoon, the 11th. Yeah, on the 11th of December. And this is the first time I've turned on my camera. I've not been feeling very well, just kind of stomach issues this morning, so I've obviously been at work. But we've had quite a lot of meetings today, so there's not been quite very much done. Yeah, it's been a blah morning, basically, so not much to show you. I've realised that I haven't actually opened my advent calendars for the last couple of days, so I need to do that at some point. I've kind of put a pause on all my advent projects, apart from my socks, which I was trying to catch up last night in D&D. And obviously yesterday's vlog, oh, I've just noticed my nails. I haven't shown you my nails, have I? I got some nail stickers. No, what are they called? Wraps, nail wraps, through the post to try from a seller on Etsy who I can spotlight today. So that's an easy one. And they're good, but they're like galaxy nails. It's really quite cool. I quite like them, and they've stayed on. Like, normally nail varnish doesn't stay on my nails. It gets chipped quite easily. So anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna go and get myself some lunch. We just had a group meeting which overran slightly, but it's okay. And yeah, it's just been one of those days, unfortunately. So I need to open my advent calendars. I've paused all my advent projects, apart from the socks, which I was trying to catch up. I'm nowhere near catching up. I need to work out at what point I do put the heel in, so that it lasts the full 24 days of advent. Mainly because we're seeing my dad hopefully tomorrow afternoon, so I need to finish all the little bits for my family's presents. So I've probably got a couple more things that I need to finish. The presents themselves are done. It's just the little handmade bit that I'm putting in for everyone. Yes. So, I still need to buy one present, which I'll do on the way home with Amelia. We'll stop and get that. And then my brother's present is currently out of stock at the moment, so I'll just order that when I get the notification to say it's in. But yeah, bit of a quiet day. So what I might do is divert to one of the things that, one of the requests that I've had, and tell you a Christmas story later. I think that's probably going to be my plan. That today is going to be a not very vloggy, more of a talking to camera and telling you a story type thing. I think that's going to be the plan. It's been a day. I am about to sit and wrap presents, which isn't very interesting. So I thought I'd do one of my I don't have any content. Do you know what? You're not that high. There we go. I thought I'd do one of those I don't have any content that's very interesting to watch. So let's talk about something that I want that's Christmassy. So we're going to start with my top 5 Christmas songs, plus an honourable mention because I can't pick 5. So, you'll notice that this will be quite heavy with one particular band because I bloomin' love their Christmas hits, and their Christmas covers and their Christmas albums, and yes. So, coming in at number 5 is the wonderful Nat King Cole. So the Christmas song, or Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, by the amazing Nat King Cole. I was brought up on jazz and Frank Sinatra and Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole, and yeah, there were other bands. Dire Straits featured quite heavily in my upbringing, but yeah, jazz and particularly Nat King Cole and Frank Sinatra really featured quite heavily in my upbringing, and Nat King Cole's voice just evokes memories. So yeah, the Christmas song by Nat King Cole is coming in at number 5. Number 4 is the first mention of my favourite band for Christmas songs, and that's Pentatonix. If you've never come across Pentatonix, they are an a cappella 5-piece band. They're different levels of singing. So I think they've got 2 sopranos, 1 alto. No. 1 soprano, 1 alto, 1 bass, and 1... and then they have a beatboxer. Basically, they've got different levels of singers, and then they also have a guy who is a beatboxer. He's a beatboxing cellist. He's amazing. He's also got a beautiful singing voice. But Pentatonix are awesome. They are probably the most famous a cappella band in the world. They are American, and I love them anyway, but I particularly love the way they deal with Christmas songs. So they do a lot of covers, but they've also had a couple of originals, and I believe this one is an original, and it's called That's Christmas to Me, and it is basically that the clue is in the title. It's what things about Christmas evoke that feeling to them, and it's a beautiful song, and I love it. So That's Christmas to Me by Pentatonix. I'm going to link probably Spotify links if I can, because that's the most available, I think, to most people. I go through Amazon Music. So number 3 is really cheesy, but I love it, and it reminds me of helping at my brother's stand at his Christmas fair at Leeds Castle every year, which obviously didn't happen this year, otherwise I would have vlogged it. But yes, and that is Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. Actually, do you know what I'm going to try? If any of these have got YouTube videos, I'm going to put them on cards as I talk about them. And if they don't, well, even if they don't, I'll put a Spotify link down in the comments as well, and down in the description box. So there you go. Right, so yeah, number 3, Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. It's cheesy nonsense, but I love it. It's upbeat, and it signifies Christmas to me. Number 2, and I will talk about our Christmas wedding at some point, probably on our wedding anniversary. But the second song at our Christmas wedding, which was on the 23rd of December, was Christmas Is All Around by Bill Nighy from the film Love Actually. Oh my God. Yeah, it is Love Actually. Which is the Bill Nighy cover of Wet Wet Wet's hit song Love Is All Around. But his character in that film basically just rips off it and changes the words from love to Christmas, and we had it as our second song at our wedding. So that song will always evoke good memories for me. And number 1 is another Pentatonix song, and it's their version of Come All Ye Faithful, and it's one of my favourite hymns anyway. It's one of those ones that you can just belt out in a church, but their version is flipping awesome, and it's my favourite Christmas song. So again, I'm going to link that definitely is on YouTube, so I will link that in a card, and I will link it down on Spotify or wherever the music streaming service that I can find. So honourable mention goes to a third Pentatonix song, which is Mary Did You Know, which I don't think is theirs, but it is the most beautiful song. This song is actually how I came to know Pentatonix, because a friend of mine, Vicky, posted the video on Facebook, and I immediately fell in love. It's just such a beautiful song, and it is another one that you can just belt out in the car. But yes, Mary Did You Know, and it is literally a song to the Virgin Mary about her baby, and did you know that he's going to be all the things he eventually was. In the story or the truth, if you decide, I don't make any particular judgments about people's faith on this channel. So yeah, that's the honourable mention. So that's my top 5 plus honourable mention songs of Christmas. Let me know what your favourite song is for Christmas, because it's fun to know which ones people love and why. There's obviously the ones that come round again and again and again, and if anyone mentions Wham to me, I'm going to shout at them. I'm still in Whamageddon, it's good. But there are certain ones that, like, I could go on about Christmas songs. I love Christmas songs. One of my favourite more recent Christmas songs is The Darkness, Don't Let the Bells End. It's brilliant. It's not in my top 5, but it would probably make my top 10. And actually, a lot of people forget the more modern Christmas songs, the ones that were made in like the 2000s. But there are some pretty good ones. Some of them are cheesy as hell, but there you go. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now, mainly because my battery's at 6%, so I'm not even going to vlog wrapping presents. And also it's probably sensible not to, because I know that my sister sometimes watches these, and one of her presents is in here. So yeah, I'm going to wrap presents, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 12. Bye.